In today's show, we'll be discussing a crypto insurance boom, which suggests the Bitcoin price $20,000 by Christmas. We'll also be discussing Ripple sending 100 million XRP to former CTO Jed McCaleb and how this affects the XRP market. And as always, we'll be taking a look at the Bitcoin price action. We just touched 10,000, but we just bounced back to 10.5. And it's pretty interesting where the Bitcoin price is currently at. We'll be discussing where it's likely to go from here, all that and so much more on today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every day. Be sure to smash that subscribe button as well as click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest crypto news. Welcome to today's show. I appreciate you tuning in. My name is JV, and I'm looking forward to bringing you today's best crypto news. We'll start by this story, which shares Bitcoin 20,000 by Christmas, hacks spur crypto insurance boom. Crypto insurers poised to profit with the value of all the cryptocurrency assets hovering near 300 billion and hacks continuing unabated. Demand for insurance is rising rapidly. Companies like Lloyd's of London, Aon, and cybersecurity insurance startup Coalition are reaping the rewards. 2 years ago, the market for crypto insurance was non-existent. Coalition CEO Joshua Mata says today he thinks it's worth between 200 and 500 million in premium revenue. And there's plenty of room for growth with 300 billion in crypto assets on the planet and less than 1 billion in available insurance coverage. There's still a huge imbalance between supply and demand. And in the crypto markets, whenever there's news in the US-China trade war, be it tweet from the commander-in-chief or a raft of new tariffs from Beijing, there's news in Bitcoin too. Here's why traders should be keeping an eye on both and why something Bitcoin, the gift that keeps on giving, could hit 20,000 by Christmas. Beth Moses, the astronaut training billionaire Richard Branson to be the first passenger on Virgin Galactic, has seen the Earth from 56 miles away. Now the longtime Bitcoin advocate wants to share what he saw, how blockchain and other technologies are enabling a borderless world. Enterprise, the depository trust and clearing corporation, which holds records for some 48 trillion in assets, has released new guidelines for operating private enterprise blockchains in the financial sector. Plus, Swiss grocery chain Migros has joined the likes of Kroger and Cargill in instituting a blockchain-based food tracking system. With the help of TE Food, the move could allow Migros to speed up the distribution and reduce food waste. And elsewhere, China's crypto competitor is being built in a secret office with restricted access. Keep in mind that this is a news story published on Forbes. I included the resource link to this article in the description below the video. Now let's get into some Ripple and XRP because this is a very interesting story. Ripple just transferred 100 million XRP to a wallet belonging to a co-founder, Jed McCaleb. Whale Alert tracked Saturday's transaction, which was worth 26.3 million at the time of the transfer. And as you can see, taking a look at this Whale Alert tweet, 100 million XRP, that's 26 million plus transferred from Ripple to Jed McCaleb's wallet. Holy shit. McCaleb served as Ripple's chief technical officer before leaving in 2013 and launching Stellar Lumens the following year. However, he still holds a large personal trove of XRP, a portfolio that was reportedly worth 20 billion during XRP's peak in early 2018. That was like back when Ripple was like $3.50 in that ballpark. The former CTO has been vocal about his intention to sell off all of his XRP holdings, though he entered into an agreement with Ripple in 2014 to stagger his sales to prevent tanking the cryptocurrency's value. The following year, however, Ripple alleged that McCaleb had violated that agreement. In early 2016, Monica Long, Ripple's senior vice president of marketing, announced the follow-up agreement designed to give the company the ability to prevent a massive sell-off. Monica said, Jed will donate 2 billion XRP to a charitable donor-advised fund, DAF, of his choice. The same limits are placed on the ability of the charity to sell the XRP as are placed on Jed's ability to sell his remaining XRP. All of Jed and his children's remaining XRP, approximately 5.3 billion XRP, will be placed in a custody account at Ripple. While Jed retains full title and ownership of his remaining XRP, Ripple will control the release of the XRP in a manner consistent with the settlement agreement. Specifically, Jed will be allowed to sell his remaining XRP in the following manner. For the first year of the agreement, Jed and the DAF will be able to collectively sell 0.5%, so that's 0.5% of the average daily volume of XRP for each day of the week, including weekends and holidays. For the second and third year of this agreement, Jed and the DAF will be able to collectively sell for each day of the week 0.75%, 0.75% of the average daily volume. For the fourth year of the agreement, Jed and the DAF will be able to collectively sell for each day of the week 1% of the average daily volume, and for any time after the fourth year of the agreement, for each day of the week, Jed and the DAF will be able to sell 1.5% of the average daily volume. Coinmetrics has reported that McCaleb is now selling off 500,000 XRP, worth roughly 129,000 per day, and the new transfer triggered a fresh round of debate on Ripple's involvement with the digital asset. In response to the whale alert tweet of the 100 million XRP sell-off, Tiffany wrote, "I know, right? Private business shouldn't be allowed to exist. The name Jed should be banned. And most importantly, no entity on earth should ever be allowed to accumulate more crypto or more anything than crypto bitlord, no matter his level of squalor. Hashtag injustice XRP. Ripple itself owns more than half of the total supply of XRP and says it sells portions of its holdings to operate the company and fund blockchain and crypto-based projects. It sold 251.51 million in XRP during the second quarter of this year and 169.42 million in the first quarter. The fintech company, however, has been criticized by certain vocal elements of crypto Twitter for its sales of XRP in recent weeks. A month ago, an XRP investor launched a petition urging the company to stop selling its holdings. It now has more than 3,500 signatures. And I included a link right below this video to this petition to stop Ripple dumping. So what's the future of XRP looking like? I don't know, but I know these massive sell-offs are definitely not a good sign for the future of XRP. However, on the other hand, I think XRP is currently trading at about 26 cents. That is pretty low compared to its all-time high. We saw XRP go parabolic in 2017. It was one of the best performing crypto assets. And then 2019, it's been one of the worst performing crypto assets, as well as last year in 2018. I'm not a financial advisor and I do not give financial advice, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens later this year to the Bitcoin price, especially watching and keeping an eye on the Bitcoin dominance, because as that dominance continues to rise, the alts continue to be dwarfed by the value of Bitcoin. However, on the other side of that coin, when the alts rise and the Bitcoin dominance drops, then, altcoins like XRP have a lot of potential in the future. In other crypto news, the Bitcoin hash rate to hit a milestone 100 quintillion for the first time. Data from statistics and wallet provider Blockchain published on September 8th shows that as of the date, Bitcoin's hash rate has topped 94 quintillion hashes per second. And that's a pretty big deal. A record in itself, the number is now set to reach 100 quintillion for the first time in Bitcoin's history, commentators suggest. Hash rate refers to the overall computing power involved in processing Bitcoin transactions. The more power, the more secure and profitable the Bitcoin network is. Hash rate spent 6 months in recession during the second half of 2018 before staging a dramatic comeback in January. 3 months later, Bitcoin price followed suit, rising from 3,500 to local highs of 13,800. So this is super bullish news for Bitcoin. According to Max Kaiser, price traditionally follows the hash rate in bull runs. Now he says it's fiat currency, which will start feeling the strain due to Bitcoin's success. Max Kaiser tweeted on Sunday, Bitcoin hash rate set to break 100 quintillion. This will start to become a problem for fiat as data centers dedicated to maintaining fiat systems are pulled into the BTC black hole of true value. Now let's take a look over at the 4-hour Bitcoin chart. We touched real briefly roughly the $10,000 mark, but then we bounced back very strong and jumped about $500 Just like that, it happened literally an hour ago before recording this show. And now we're on our way back down, currently trading at $10,347. And what's interesting is taking a look at these exponential moving averages, which all range from about 10,200 to 10,300, showing a strong support. Now let's take more of a bird's eye perspective looking at the daily chart. And you can see we had this peak back here at about $12,000, and we couldn't break that 12,000 resistance and stay above there. And we've been consolidating ever since. We dropped far down all the way to about 94, 9,500. And then we started climbing back, followed by a dump, followed by some sideways ranging motion. And then we dipped all the way down to about the $9,300 range. And then we started to climb back very strongly, breaking that critical $10,000 support. And we have been above then since then. But Bitcoin is definitely fighting and struggling to stay above 10,000 and make onwards and upwards movement forward. I think Bitcoin more than likely is going to continue ranging in this channel before another massive breakout. I hope that breakout is to the upside, as I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, and there is a backed futures launch on the 23rd, followed by some ETF proposals, which are a pretty big deal in this industry. And there's just a lot of bullish sentiments in the market right now, especially heading towards the holidays. Now let's take a quick look at the BitMEX margins. You can see the bears are currently winning with 51.38% shorts versus 48.62% longs, and about 85 million in superiority. Well, that concludes today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive notifications of the latest crypto news. And oh yeah, don't forget to check out the description right below this video. I've included some incredible resources to help you step up your crypto game and take it to that next level. So check out the description right below the video, and I'll see you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.